The hidden power of being alone. Most people are terrified of being alone. They fill every second with noise, messages, notifications, conversations, social media, because silence feels uncomfortable. But here's the strange truth. Some of the most successful, creative, and powerful people in history built their lives in moments of complete solitude. Being alone is not weakness. It's a hidden superpower. Why people fear being alone. Think about the last time you were truly alone. No phone, no music, no distractions, just you and your thoughts. For many people, that moment feels uncomfortable because when the noise disappears, something else appears. Your real thoughts, your doubts, your fears, your unanswered questions. And that's exactly why most people avoid being alone. They would rather stay busy than face themselves. But the people who grow the most do the opposite. They lean into solitude, because solitude forces clarity. Solitude creates self-awareness. When you're constantly surrounded by people and opinions, something strange happens. You slowly stop hearing your own voice. Your decisions start becoming reactions. You follow trends, you copy others, you chase approval. But when you spend time alone, something powerful happens. You start asking real questions. What do I actually want? What kind of life do I want to build? What am I capable of if I stop listening to everyone else? This is where real growth begins, not in the crowd, but in quiet moments of reflection. Every great mind needed solitude. History quietly proves this again and again. Writers needed solitude to create ideas. Inventors needed solitude to imagine new worlds. Athletes needed solitude to train when nobody was watching. Greatness rarely grows in constant noise. It grows in focused silence. Because when you're alone, there's no audience to impress, no one to compete with, no one to distract you, only the work. And that's where mastery begins. The mental strength most people never build. Here's the truth most people never realize. If you cannot be comfortable alone, you will always depend on others for validation. Their approval will control your confidence. Their opinions will shape your choices. Their presence will determine your happiness. But when you learn to be comfortable alone, something powerful changes. You stop needing constant reassurance. You stop chasing attention. You stop fearing judgment. And suddenly, you become mentally free. Alone doesn't mean lonely. Now, let's clear up a big misunderstanding. Being alone is not the same as being lonely. Loneliness is when you feel disconnected. Solitude is when you choose time with yourself to grow. One drains your energy. The other builds your strength. The most confident people in the world are not afraid of solitude, because they know something most people don't. Your relationship with yourself is the most important relationship you will ever have. The real power of being alone. When you start embracing solitude, 3 powerful things happen. First, you think more clearly. Second, you discover who you really are. Third, you gain the courage to live differently from the crowd. And that's when life changes. Because the world doesn't reward people who follow noise. It rewards people who build focus, people who create, people who think independently. And those abilities grow strongest when you're alone. So the next time you find yourself alone, don't rush to escape it. Don't fill the silence with distractions. Sit with it. Think. Reflect. Build something inside your mind. Because hidden inside solitude is a version of you most people never meet. A calmer version, a stronger version, a more focused version. And if you learn to embrace being alone, you might discover that the quiet moments you feared the most were actually the moments that changed your life.